Hello, welcome back. I wanted to show you some of my Christmas decorating hacks that I find useful, and I thought I'd share them with you. I know how it is to be that new gal that moves on the block, moves into the home, starts putting up her Christmas lights late December. Ground is frozen, you can't get the stakes in the ground. It's freezing out, it's slippery out, you don't want to be on a ladder. And you started not at the plug. That's the worst. Starting on the complete opposite end of your house, where that's how you would plug it in, and you do not have a 300-foot extension cord. And you don't have 3 of the 100s to get them connected to be able to light up your house. So what are you doing? You're starting all over. So please learn from my mistakes. Start at the plug. Always. My husband taught me that, and I learned the hard way anyway. The other piece of it is safety. So he does have me at the connections. He has me using these little contraptions where the cord goes through here, and the 2 connectors, right, for the extension cord or the Christmas lights, whatever it might be, that are plugged in together to give them a watertight seal. So you have 2 different pieces here. I'm just going to open it up to show you the first one and then the second one. So you just clamp this around the cord, and you have 1 cord in here, the extension cord is here, and then the connector is here. And then you take this other piece, which I have to put back together because I popped off the wrong side. The other piece will go right here around the extension cords, the connectors, whatever it might be, and then you have a nice like watertight seal to help keep the water out, because in Minnesota we have rain, snow, freezing, melting, you name it, we have it. So that is something to help keep your things working for a longer period of time and keeping them safe. So I don't ruin my Christmas lights. Here's the other one he just got me. This is a bigger one, and it shows you a picture how you have your Christmas light extension cord connectors going in there and then closing it up. This one doesn't have a hole. It is rubber, and the cord will just kind of poke through here. So that's great. The other thing that I'd like to talk about is my amazing light show. So this here is a Holiday Brilliant Lights. It has 16 different functions for the lights to go to your music. You can download the music onto an SD card and put that in the music box player. Otherwise, it's also Bluetooth, so that's great. You can have your music going to it, whether you have it up even in the summertime and have some pop music or country music playing when you guys are outside, and then in the Christmas season you have your Christmas music playing. Definitely up to you what ones you choose. Comes with a remote, so you can turn it on and off from the warmth of your own home. And then you have the on-off function, which is you can still turn your lights on and not have the music playing and not have them flashing, or you can have them flashing without the music playing. Otherwise, you have 16 different functions. You click the button here, and then you have a dimmer button as well, so you can play around with that. It comes with the first hub that has 3 different cords that you plug into. You don't have to use all these plugs, but it really does look cool when you're able to. So I have a lot of Christmas lights, and I use all of the plugs that I can. My friend told me about this a couple years back. She had one, so I had to get one because I was super jealous and wanted to have the same Christmas lights show too. I wanted mine to move to the music. I see it on TV all the time and think that's amazing. If ever I am able to afford to do those spectacular Christmas light shows like they do on TV, that'll be a goal of mine. That's like a bucket list item, okay? That is something that I want to do so bad. All right, let's stay on topic. You come with 3 other boxes. So you spread these throughout the yard, and then your Christmas lights will go ding dong ding, right, with the music. So it'll look really great. You have 1, 2, and 3. You have to start at 1, move your way to 2, move your way to 3. Again, you don't have to use all of them, but you do need to start with 1. But like I say, I like to use them all because I got lots of Christmas lights. My friend gave me some of her boxes because she got a different one this past year. So I've been adding her boxes on, so that's exciting. The speaker, I did not bring that in, but it does come with a speaker, and it is a decent sound that comes out of it. You'll probably get to hear that in one of my videos coming up when we're decorating outside. Okay, let's keep going. This is really an awesome function. This is a remote control that turns on your Christmas lights or whatever decorations you have in the house, but we'll get to the outside piece too, okay? So this one's for the inside. You can do 2 different pieces here, but hey, let's pretend you have more than just 2 and you want to use this. This will give you 3, right? And it works with it. It's great. Now, this is more flush with the wall than your typical extension cord or your typical string of lights, right? This one's a lot more flat. It fits behind things a lot easier versus having that big gap. So when you have this plugged in, let's say it's behind the piano or sorry, TV, or just somewhere where you can't really get at and you need to turn your Christmas lights on and off and you don't have a little switch every time, so you have to go back there and you're knocking things over. I mean, it's not a pretty sight, right? So you want this. And you can get multiple of these and just make sure they have the same number on the back. Look at the package when you buy them. I got these at Menards for $9.99, not on sale. So I'm sure you can get them for cheaper, or you know, the 11% rebate. Hey, here's the remote. You got your on-off switch. If you have the ones with the same numbers, it will operate all of them. So you can turn your Christmas tree, your ornaments on the piano and different decorations, your nativity set, your village, right? All of it turns on with this one remote and turns off. Easy. I do use this outside. However, it's limited in the range. I want to say it's 10 or 15 feet. I can't remember, but I like to do it through the door so I don't have to go outside and be freezing. Like I said, it's Minnesota, and sometimes you don't even want to open the door to let the dogs out to go to the bathroom because it's that cold. So why would I want to open the door to turn on my lights? You use the button. It's great. The other piece of it is this comes in a function where it'll come on. The lights will automatically turn on when the sun starts to go down, and then they'll turn off if you set this function anyway. They'll turn off when the sun comes up. So then they're on and then they turn off for the daylight hours. That's great. When I come home from work, they're on. When I leave for work, they're still on. And then you have another option where you can say, all right, I don't want them on all night long, middle of the night, right? Especially with the music box going, you don't want that music playing. So you can set it to be on for 2 hours after the sun comes up or down, 4 hours, 6 hours, you get the picture. Okay, the big thing is you have to remember that this portion of the box for that timer is exposed to daylight and the nighttime. It cannot be in, we have a box at the end of the road, it's green, and it's like an electrical box, and you have a cover that goes over it. Well, I wondered why my lights weren't working. That cover was preventing it from knowing when the sun was coming up and when it was going down, so it did not, you know, do its function. It did not work. So I had to make it so somehow this piece would be exposed to knowing when the sun was going down and coming up. And we fixed that problem and everything's working great. Let's see. I want to show you one last thing that I absolutely love, and these are my icicle lights. Now, look at this. They're beautiful, right? Not only for Christmas time, but like all the time. When you love lights, I think you could grow to like these. I know this is kind of like corny, but I love them. So I have to tell you, I got them on Amazon. You can have the similar ones from Menards as well. They were not super expensive. I want to say they were under $20, and it's a decent long strand of lights. I mean, this is going all the way over to my wall and then to me. The big thing is you can't plug more in to, you can't plug anything into this unless you have the exact same connector, which is right here. So I bought 2 strands so they could go together, but they look really awesome when you have them coming down from like a tree or on your railings, and then you can just see them going down. It's really awesome. So I'll have to show you when they're lit up at night in my tree. But something that I recommend, it just kind of adds a little more elegance, maybe we'll call it, to your Christmas light decor and some dimension. So thank you for watching. More to come. We have, it's November 10th. We started early because in the winter time it gets so cold here that you don't want to be out there doing this. I will be. I was today for 3 hours, and it was only, I don't remember how cold it was, but it was cold. Went out hunting this morning, and then I was outside, and I am done being outside for the day. So what was coming? So we got to cut down a Christmas tree. We have to decorate it. We have to decorate the inside. I need to finish decorating outside. There's a lot of decorating for Christmas coming still. So stay tuned. If you are decorating, putting up Christmas lights, even if it's just a couple strands, I would love to see them. If you could post a picture or share your comments on things that you've learned, that would be great. I love Christmas and I love to watch other people enjoying Christmas and decorating too. Well, thank you for signing in. More to come. We'll see you soon.